Hello, fans. I'm Joe Brody, and I'm coming to you from the Mountain State Sportatorium on a beautiful, sun-shining day here in Bradley, West by God, Virginia, with American Pro Wrestling, the best wrestling available to you anywhere. We've got a great lineup of matches, and we're going to be right back after this. Fans, we're back, and I am here with Chase Bennett, and a newcomer to APW. Has only had a couple of matches, Nate Saturn. Chase, first thing I want to do is I want to talk to you, young man, because you've set a goal for yourself. You want to win singles gold one more time here in APW, and you've taken PWL champion Lane Cali to the limit not once but twice right here in the Mountain State Sportatorium. And just last week, you took the American heavyweight champion. You gave him all he could handle, and we saw how that ended up. But tonight, you've got your wish. The championship committee has deemed your rematch with Lane Cali with that PWL title on the line right here tonight.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm not looking at last week. I'm looking to the future. Lane, I told you, you can run, and I will run with you until your heart explodes. That PWL title means something here in the Mountain State Sportatorium. I'm going to show the world when I beat you tonight what a fighting champion really looks like. The one that the people want, the one that the people deserve.
All right, well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to talk to this young man because he's on fire. Only 2 matches in right now into APW. Nate, you've been training here at the APW Training Academy. You've had 2 matches. Next week, you're going to be in your first match right here on television.
Yeah, I'm going to have my first match here on television next week right here in Bradley, West Virginia. But I know I'm ready, and I know I'll show everybody here I'm ready. Because Tony Perdue, the person who's trained me best, I mean, I just know because I'm out of this world, Joe Brody.
You're gonna make a believer out of your trainer, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, we're gonna go up to the ring right now for a match, but next week look out for this young man because he's on fire.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 10-minute time limit, and it is for the APW Television Championship. Introducing first, the challenger. From Fairmont, West Virginia, weighing in at 221 pounds, Anthony Rucker. His opponent, from Summersville, West Virginia, weighing in at 283 pounds, he is the APW Television Champion, the Blue Chipper, Bryson Phipps.
All right, John Covey Cole here with me. I'm Joe Brody to open our show up here on APW Championship Wrestling this week. And John, we've got an interesting matchup here. APW television title on the line. First match to open the show. And the referee, Phil Canterbury, NICW troubleshooter referee, assigned to this title match. And here we go. We are getting ready to see what should be, on paper, an excellent matchup. And these guys both are sportsmen. And I'm expecting just a knockdown, drag out right down the line. Just sportsmanship.
I'll tell you what, Joe, I've not seen this Anthony Rucker guy, but I've heard a lot about him, and I'm anxious to see him here tonight. See if he lives up to the hype, if you will.
Well, there we go. There's the bell, and we are off and running right now. And I will tell you this, John, you weren't here with us last week on television, but during our Rumble exclusive match after we went off the air, Anthony Rucker took on the NICW Cruiserweight Champion, Casper O'Neill, in just a barn burner of a match. And right now you see Bryson Phipps using that power and leverage and size and strength, and he's pushing the cruiserweight back in the corner. But look at this, Anthony Rucker able to counter him, get underneath him, use that lower center of gravity.
Bryson definitely does have the size advantage in this match. So
Well, the blue chipper weighs in at 286 pounds, one of the larger men on the roster here in APW, and he is using that skill and that ability and that size to the best effect. He's just beloved by our fans ever since defeating T.J. Walker for that television championship. He's had multiple successful title defenses, and I know he's hoping for another one right here. Collar and elbow lockup into a waist lock right there, and standing switch into a side headlock. Anthony Rucker's got the champion at a disadvantage.
He does. He's got him right where he wants him right now.
As I mentioned earlier, NICW troubleshooter referee Phil Canterbury is assigned to this matchup, going to make sure that this thing's called right down the middle to the best of his ability. And Phipps backs his man into the ropes and went to fire him off, and Rucker's tenacious, just hung on with that side headlock, and he's got it clamped on there, John.
Yeah, that's
there
what
he
he's got to do.
Oh, and look at this. The cruiserweight unable to take down the big heavyweight with that shoulder tackle, and Phipps backs off, gives him an opportunity. These guys both respect the rule book, and I'm just expecting this to be a very, very good classic pro wrestling matchup. Collar and elbow lockup once again in the center of the ring. This time it's the APW television champion with a side headlock. Center of the ring.
And we've already seen it so far. We've been talking about it all match, but the size difference. This Anthony Rucker's got to figure something else out because he's not going to be able to match Bryce's strength, that's for sure.
No, definitely not. He needs to use his agility, his speed, quickness, and wrestling ability. He is a high flyer, whereas Phipps is definitely a 100% ground-based wrestler. As you saw right there, he just ran through Anthony Rucker like the Kool-Aid man coming through the wall right there.
That's what a shoulder tackle is supposed to look like, Joe Brody.
Oh, and look at this. Rucker tried to hook him for a hip toss, a block by the champion. Oh, shot to the midsection, goes in for that fireman carry, and there you go. Superior technique, wrestling ability, goes right back into that side headlock. He's sticking with a body part, and that's what the name of the game is.
Absolutely. He wants to wear it out. And, oh, man, there's that strength again.
Unable to complete the move. This time he's got him. He's got him. Oh, no, still. Rucker hanging on like a tick on a hound dog right there. Fires his man off, and a big drop kick right there. And, again, the agility comes to the fore. Rucker tries a clothesline, unable to take the big man off his feet.
He's going to have to try something else, Joe. This is not going to work. Oh!
Well, he does take him down. The third time was the charm right there. The APW television champion down at a disadvantage. Front chancery and a big swinging neck breaker right there. And I tell you what, this Anthony Rucker is here. He means business. He wants that title belt. He has said before he wants gold here in APW, and he has been going after it. He's had his opportunity over the last several weeks. And just last week against the NICW Cruiserweight Champion, and made an excellent showing for himself and was able to garner this matchup for the television title here this week. Look at the strength right there, but no. Their size and power comes to the fore again.
Just as soon as I thought Rucker had figured out that the strength game is not a good game to play against Bryson,
no,
he got caught up again.
There are very few men on this roster that are going to match power with Bryson Phipps. The only one that I can think of that can match size and power with him in the ring is probably Baron Victor Krause right now.
That is not where he wants to be, Joe Brody.
He's got him up, and look at that Samoan drop. Takes him down. He could have him, covers his man, lateral press, hooks the leg, only able to get a two. Brief moment of frustration on the face right there of Phipps, and Rucker thinks better of it. He's going to take a little break.
He's trying to figure out a game plan here, Joe. He's realizing that his game plan's not working against this big man.
I tell you what, he's been very effective thus far, but just unable to score the win here and take that belt, which is his ultimate goal, obviously. Phipps confident.
This is a very respectable matchup, though. It's nice to see these guys out here wrestling a nice, clean wrestling match.
Absolutely. Excellent drop toe hold, floats right over, right back to that side headlock, and we know that Anthony Rucker's going to attempt to hold him down with that side headlock. And there you saw Phipps use that power and got him over briefly.
I think that's what our grandparents called wallering, wasn't it, Joe?
It very well could have been. Oh, and ducks a clothesline. Rucker once again with a big boot right to the jaw, and the APW television champion ate some shoe leather right there.
I tell you what, you might not be able to body slam him, but he sure can kick him in the face.
And drives him down in a bulldog headlock face first into that canvas, and Phipps is stunned right now. Enziguri takes the man down, and he could have him. He connected with that one. You heard that one ring out right here unable to pin him, covered him, lateral press, hooked the leg. Couldn't hold the big man down, John.
You mentioned it earlier, Joe, about this gentleman picking a body part and staying with it. And that's what he's doing. He's attacking the head of the champion right here tonight.
You know, these fans here in APW, they appreciate this type of – oh, look at this. He caught him. He caught him. This is going to be it. This is that big stampede.
Oh,
and
man.
Down with that Oklahoma stampede. Slam covers him, hooks the leg. That's going to be it. And your winner, the 3 count. Your winner, Bryson Phipps, retains the APW television title.
And still APW television champion, the blue chipper, Bryson Phipps.
Fans, I'm here with the PWL heavyweight champion, Lane Kelly. And Lane, all of these fans at home and the fans here in the Mountain State Sportatorium, they already know we announced it right to start off this hour. You're going to put that belt up on the line one more time against your most persistent challenger of late, Chase Bennett. You know, Chase Bennett, he came out here earlier tonight and he said he wanted to be a fighting champion. But actually, how about we take a step back and we talk about Chase Bennett these past few weeks? Chase Bennett, you tried to take me out. You drove my head into the concrete. Quite frankly, I have not been the same since. I've been deranged and I have a problem. I'm not a fighting champion. That's what you say? Let's talk about your character, okay? What did you do while I was gone? You went back to your comfort zone in the tag team division. You went after Jeff Paul's American Championship. You tried to act like this and me were long forgotten. I am a 2-time PWL heavyweight champion. I am in an elite class. So Chase Bennett, tonight, I'm going to make sure that your little fairy tale comes to an abrupt end whenever I get my revenge on you. All right, fans, there you have it. We're going to see that matchup later on in the hour. Right now, we're going up to the ring for another exciting match.
The following contest is scheduled for 1 fall with a 10-minute time limit. Introducing first, from Reno, Nevada, weighing in at 188 pounds, Colton Tyler. His opponent, from Anchorage, Alaska, weighing in at 218 pounds, James
All right, John Covey Cole, we're set to go right here with our second big matchup, and we have one half of the PWL Tag Team Champions, James Frost, who is a cruiserweight as well, and he's out here taking on Colton Tyler. Tyler has been here for the last several weeks. James making his 3rd or 4th appearance here in APW, but both men won an opportunity at that NICW Cruiserweight title. And this match, the winner of this match, is going to put himself in an excellent position in order to win, or to win an opportunity against that Cruiserweight champion, Casper O'Neill.
I'll tell you what, that James Frost there, is that Jack's boy?
I do not believe. I do know he's from Anchorage, Alaska, though.
Okay, makes sense. I'm excited for this contest for sure.
There is a negligible weight difference in this matchup, but size-wise, height-wise, leverage advantage is definitely going to go to James Frost. As you see right there, he just threw Colton Tyler off like he was a bad habit.
Tell you what, these fans here at the Sportatorium, Joe, they're not a big fan of Colton, I can tell.
No, they are not. And Colton came in here and made a lot of enemies when he first showed up in APW. It was in a tag team with a man who's no longer here. That tag team fizzled out pretty quickly, and Colton has made his goal. Look at that. James Frost just drove him face first into the mat with disdain right there.
And like you said, the size difference here could be a problem for Colton here.
Well, the height and leverage is going to be, but I'm going to tell you something. Colton Tyler's got a pretty good right hand, and if he uncorks it, I will tell you this, James Frost has a amateur boxing background, so if Colton Tyler wants to mix it up, this may just be the man that he does not want to do that with. James is a more than competent professional wrestler, as evidenced by the fact he's one half of the current PWL Tag Team Champions. We saw them in action most recently on PWL events down in Bluefield and Princeton, West Virginia. Oh, yeah, there's that right hand, John. There's that right hand.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, and look at this. I told you.
James got some
I told
too.
you James Frost is not the one. He has a boxing background, and he can throw rights and left with equal devastation. Big clothesline right there. And Colton Tyler, thinking that discretion is the better part of valor, he's going to take a little break outside the ring.
Hang on a second, Joe. I'll be right back. I got to go get this kid's head out of the audience back here. Good Lord, what a clothesline.
James Frost letting everyone in this arena know that he is here and he means business and he wants his – oh, look at that. Look at that. Just that was a smart move. I don't know about the morality of it, but he just draped that arm across that top rope. Now he's working on it, and look at taking him into the turnbuckle, and down goes James Frost, and he's favoring that arm right now.
I'll tell you what, I was questioning his him coming out trying to throw punches with this former boxer, but seemed like he realized that that's not going to work, Joe, so now he's got another tactic up his hands. Like you said, it's not necessarily a noble way to go about things, but it's definitely got him in control.
Well, we've seen Colton Tyler get some tag team victories here. I do not believe that he has a singles victory in APW as of yet. Big chop right there. Knife edge chop in the corner, and he's going to use that to its greatest effect.
And he's going to go to the other side, do it again.
Oh, now look at this. He is taking it out of James Frost right there, and these guys are mixing it up, slinging the heavy leather for two cruiserweights. Big forearm shot right there, right across the jaw and the ear.
Tell you what, Joe, I don't know if you can see it from where you're looking, but it looks like James Frost is favoring that left shoulder. That turnbuckle shot he took a little while ago might have.
Oh, he's favoring it, that's for sure. But look, did you hear the impact right there? That big forearm shot took him down. Referee Scott Christie assigned to this matchup. APW official, been with us now for about a month or so. Excellent official assigned here. And Colton Tyler cranks that arm over, going right back to work. He senses that shoulder's injured, and he's going to focus in on it now like a laser, John.
He's seeing exactly what I was saying, Joe. He knows exactly what he's doing.
Oh, look at this. Now he goes to the ankle, trying to take the vertical base away from James Frost. That'll take a little zip off those punches if he's not able to get that. Man, he's going after that shoulder now. He's back to it.
He's just going after all of his limbs, Joe.
Little scatter shot offense right here, but it seems to be effective so far. But he's focused in on that shoulder,
And
working it over right now. Tyler has his man up, fires him off. James Frost comes off, and right there he goes, sunset flip. He's got him, and that's it. Your winner, James Frost. Big victory for him right here in the Mountain State Sportatorium on television.
Arts, located in Bassett, Stewart, and Floyd, Virginia, offers martial arts classes specializing in Little Dragons, Taekwondo, Karate, and Sport Karate Competition Team. RMA has programs from ages 3 to adult, including family programs. Grandmaster instructor, 7-time world champion, and USMA Hall of Fame inductee Scott Rutter has over 35 years studying and 25 years instructing martial arts. Martial arts can help you increase focus, learn self-control, self-discipline, respect, as well as increase awareness, self-defense, and social skills in a fun and safe environment. For more information, check Rutter's Martial Arts out on Facebook or visit www.ruttersmartialarts.org or call 276-340-3944.
Fans, we're back after that commercial break, and I'm here with the Axis of Evil, Sheikh Abdullah Ahmed, Baron Victor Krause, and Baron, what I want to talk to you about, you had an opportunity, the two of you had an opportunity against the NICW World Tag Team Champions in Bland, Virginia just a couple of weeks ago. You came up just a little bit short in that one, but tonight you've got an opportunity for the APW Tag Team titles.
Listen, Joe, it has been on more than one occasion that Scott Lee and Tony Ray have gotten lucky and walked away with those titles. Tonight, our focus is on the American Pro Wrestling titles, but we are going to use them as a stepping stone to become World Tag Team Champions. We are the best tag team, not only in APW, in NICW, but in the world. And that, Joe Brody, that is all the people need to know.
All right, fans, we're going to the ring right now for that tag team title match.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 10-minute time limit, and it is for the APW Tag Team Championship. Introducing first, the challengers, representing the Axis of Evil, at a total combined weight of 554 pounds, Baron Kraus and Sheik Ahmed.
All right, John Covey Cole, APW Tag Team titles on the line. We are right here, ready to go. Introductions being made right now.
Weight of 484 pounds, Kevin Tyler, Anthony Xavier, Country Roads.
Man, there is no more popular team anywhere in West Virginia than these guys right now, John Covey Cole.
Country Roads are the champions, and I'll tell you what, these boys are good, Joe Brody.
Phil Canterbury assigned to this matchup, NICW troubleshooting official. And there you see the belts being displayed. Titles on the line against a very formidable, highly ranked tag team in the Baron and the Sheik.
I'll tell you what, the Sheik and Baron is no joking matter. They can very easily take the titles off of Country Roads here tonight, Joe.
Well, after the match that we saw last week here on television with our APW Tag Team Champions against the NICW World Tag Team Champions, I don't believe that there's a team out there anywhere that's going to easily walk through these guys. But I'm going to tell you right now, I saw the Baron and the Sheik take on the same NICW World Tag Team Champions in Bland, Virginia, and they gave them all they could handle as well. So this should be a very, very good matchup. Collar and elbow lock up in the center of the ring. The Baron, size and power against the height and the conditioning of Kevin Tyler right now. And you hear the crowd right here chanting USA and an arm drag right there, and the Baron fell victim to the agility and the skill of one half of the tag team champions.
I'll tell you what, Kevin Tyler will out-wrestle anybody at any given time.
I'll tell you what, that
day.
guy's, you can take one look at him, and Anthony Xavier as well. These two guys are well put together. They're tall. They're in shape. They're ready to go. And we've got a shorter time limit on this match here on television, but these guys, they can go all night long. And the Baron, with that bottom wrist lock into an arm wringer right now, working it on Kevin Tyler.
Let's just call it as it is, Joe. They're studs. I mean, that's all there is to it.
Oh, and look at this. Tyler reverses it, cranks that Baron's arm over, drops it across his own shoulder. Now he's going to return the favor on him.
Like I said, it's going to be hard to out-wrestle
look
this
at
man.
that. He just turned the 331-pounder over like he was flipping flapjacks out there, John.
Baron Kraus, he's second-guessing this. He's going to bring the Sheik in here. He needs to get him a little break here.
This Mountain State Sportatorium crowd has just absolutely come alive right here for this tag team title matchup, and they are 100% behind the champions.
They are what my buddies down south would call en fuego, Joe Brody. Oh, I see. I thought Baron got out of there. I guess he's wanting to try again.
Well, I tell you what, he's not a man to take defeat lightly in any way, shape, or form, or in any manner that it might come. Small defeats or big defeats, he might lose a battle, but he's not going to give up the war. And you see power against power right here. The Baron's taking him down.
Yeah, he's taking him all the way down, Joe Brody.
And Kevin look at that, fighting his way back up, and there's where that conditioning, it takes arm and chest and shoulder strength and some abs right there to do what he just did. And in comes the devious Sheik. Went for a double axe handle and was caught with a quick hip toss right there. Once again went for a double axe handle. I think he went to the well right there and came up empty twice.
Hip tosses for days.
Kevin Tyler with a boot to the midsection, picks his man up. Big vertical suplex right there. And man, alive, hear this. These fans right here in the Sportatorium going crazy for the champions.
Anthony Xavier's wanting this match, Joe Brody. Here he comes.
Oh, and inverted atomic drop. And there he comes. Head of steam coming off both ropes. Big clothesline takes the Sheik down. And they have neutralized the Sheik thus far in this matchup.
And Baron wants back in there, Joe.
I'll tell you what, the Sheik is no walk in the park for anybody, but Baron wants these tag team titles desperately. He has been a champion here in APW, a former television champion.
This crowd is all into this contest, like you said, Joe Brody.
Collar on elbow lockup. The Baron using that size and strength bulls his opponent back into that corner. And Anthony Xavier, I know he's not going to get a clean break. No, the Baron, oh, and look at that big right hand. Series of right hands, and he's going up. He's going to deliver some punishment right now. The Baron taking shots to the head in the corner right there. And look, what did he catch him in the midsection there?
I think that's what happened, Joe. Whatever it happened, it slowed his roll for sure.
Oh, and look at that. Anthony Xavier snaked his way down, attempted a sunset flip, could not roll the Baron over. The Baron went to drop all that weight on him, and here comes Anthony Xavier. Big elbow drop. Drives that elbow into the sternum, pushing the air out of his man. Covers him and barely gets a 2 count right there.
I'll tell you what, Xavier's better be glad he got out of there. If Baron would have sat on him, that might have been the end of the contest, Joe.
Double thrust to the throat right there, and the Baron up and over with a snap suplex. Down goes Anthony Xavier. The Baron with a lateral press did not hook the leg, got a 2, and he's got that arm. And this is where the Baron usually goes for that nerve hold. Let's see what he does
Tyler's
right here.
Getting this crowd jacked up, Joe. Sorry to interrupt you like that, but Kevin Tyler's got this crowd pumped up.
Look at this. Kevin Tyler's sensing the double team, went to try to save his partner, distracted the referee. And the quick tags in the other corner right now, the Axis of Evil has isolated Anthony Xavier. They've cut the ring off. Double hip toss right there, and the Baron, the legal man right now. And there it is. There he goes for that nerve hold. I have mentioned time after time, fans, the tendon strength in the hands and the fingers. He's going to roll that trapezius muscle back to get to that nerve underneath, and it's going to cause pain and numbness in that left arm if he can maintain this.
Kevin Tyler's dying to get back in there and save his buddy.
Xavier firing shots to the midsection, but they don't have a whole lot of zip on them right there. And the Baron caught him. Anthony Xavier would have been better served. Oh, a senton right there. Standing senton, dropped all that weight. That's 331 pounds down across.
That might be it.
Once again, did not hook the leg, only got a 2 count.
You mentioned it a couple times in this contest, Joe. He's not hooking the leg. You got to hook the leg. You want to win this match. Stop being cocky and hook the leg.
In comes the Sheik, legal tag. Double axe handle to that shoulder. They're working on that arm. Scoop and a slam in the center of the ring, and the Sheik covers him, and this time the Sheik hooks the leg. Anthony Xavier able to kick out.
Sheik must have heard me talking about it over here, Joe.
It's very possible. The Sheik, a wily, dangerous veteran in his own right.
He is, and I'm sure he brought that fork out to the ring with him, too. You got to watch out for that.
Well, he's known definitely for bringing foreign objects into the ring, and the referee for this match, Phil Canterbury, is specifically aware of that. Once again, Anthony Xavier firing shots into the midsection. Fires the Sheik into the corner. What's he going to? Now he should have went for the tag. That's a mistake. That's a mistake right there. Should have went for the tag. The Sheik able to move, take Xavier into his own corner, and once again they've cut off the ring and they've isolated Anthony Xavier. Look at the Sheik drawing Kevin Tyler in, baited him in, and they're giving shots. They're working him over in the corner like it's a New York mugging over there.
Kevin Tyler's been in this game long enough, Joe. He should know exactly what these boys are trying to do. I get it. He's excited. He wants to get in there and help his partner.
Bulldog drives him down in the center of the ring. This could be it. Lateral press, hooks the leg this time, and a 2. Only got a 2. Only a 2. Now he's working him. He's going for that crossface. He's going for that. No, he's got the arm, the left arm grapevine. Now he's hooking that right arm back. He's got the chin now. Man, he is cranking him in ways that God never intended that spine to go. Listen to this crowd come alive in support.
Kevin Tyler is just dying to get back in this contest. Xavier's been in there for a good 5 minutes or more, getting just manhandled by this tag team. And again,
the Baron's got him up, belly to back suplex, drives his man down into the center of the ring, covers him. Once again, lateral press without benefit of hooking the leg. He has got to roll his man's weight up over his own shoulders to hold him down for the pinfall.
And again,
look at
Kevin
this.
Tyler.
Once again, big elbow drop right there. Teamwork being displayed by the Axis of Evil.
Xavier's got to find a way to tag Tyler back into this match, Joe, because he is just being manhandled right now.
Look at the way these guys are isolating their man, and they're baiting Kevin Tyler into the ring with the double teams. Kevin Tyler's got to control his emotions here if they want to retain these titles.
He is definitely fired up, and I understand. You know, we've both been in there before, Joe, but you got to keep your composure.
Once again, the Baron goes over here to bait Kevin Tyler, and while the Sheik does the damage on Xavier in the corner, Tyler cannot make the tag from inside the ring. He's leaving his own partner open to further and further damage here. The Baron fires Xavier into the corner, and here he comes with a big head of steam, and he hit him all 331 pounds hard
big
into that corner
splash.
right there.
Oh, my, Joe.
He just hit all of that weight for a second time, pushing his head against that turnbuckle. That turnbuckle fence is like a boxer's glove, but inside of it is just, instead of human knuckles, it's a steel turnbuckle.
And again, Joe, Baron goes for that pin without hooking the leg. That might have cost him.
Once again, they have been able to isolate. Oh, and look at this. Xavier out of the way and makes the tag, and here comes Kevin Tyler, and here comes the Sheik. Big back elbow. Back elbow on the Baron, drives him in. Once again, the Sheik down, and Tyler is on fire. He is the well-rested fresh man. He goes to fire the Baron in. Baron reverses. Here he comes. Oh, and look at that. He just missed him, completely missed him inside the ring. Tyler isolated with the Sheik. Anthony Xavier going up. Man, he just caught him right there, and this is going to be it if they can hit this. If they can hit this, it's going to be it. Big, big elbow off the top right there. Kevin Tyler covers his man, and that's it. Your winners and still the APW Tag Team Champions, Country Road.
Here are your winners and still APW Tag Team Champions, Country Road.
I'm going to see if I can get them over here for an interview, John.
Are you looking to raise funds for your sports team, booster club, or other civic organization? Well, you can team up with American Pro Wrestling, and we'll bring all the action, and you keep a portion of your proceeds. Just call 681-207-3175 for more information. American Pro Wrestling and your organization will make the perfect tag team.
Fans, I'm here with still the victorious APW Tag Team Champions, Country Roads, Kevin Tyler and Anthony Xavier. Guys, I'll tell you what, you came out victorious and these fans were behind you 100%, but you know what? That was a heck of a match. Those guys brought it. Joe Brody, American Pro Wrestling, let me hear you, baby. Joe Brody, how would you think me and Anthony Xavier would be the tag team we are today? Brother, I love you to death. I would never think two guys 6'3", 6'4", about 250 pounds, bringing in that ring every week. These people love us. We're the American Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champions. X is going to give it to you. Outlaw's going to bring it to you. The Star City Savage, Outlaw Kevin Tyler, Outlaw Country Kevin Tyler. There ain't nobody on the scene right now that's like me and him. And brother, we ain't going to stop. Hey, your partner's feeling it right now, Anthony Xavier.
Yeah, he's on it. He's on one. And I am too. Bradley, we love you. And gotta tell you, last week has been hectic, hasn't it, Joe? Joe.
It definitely has.
I want to talk real quick for a moment. I want to talk about a sore, sour loser by the name of TJ Walker. Yeah. It seems to me that Mr. Walker has a hard time coping with the fact that he's no longer a champion here in American Pro Wrestling.
True that.
So, after the actions of last week, I gotta say, I don't feel sorry for myself. I don't feel sorry for Kevin. As a matter of fact, honestly, I feel bad for Dixon Bad. Of all people, you wanna know why? Hey, that's messed up. I feel bad for Dixon Bad because he unwantedly got signed up for a butt whooping. The next time he comes back. So Appalachian Express, you're going to have to go down country roads because, as you already know, it's always been war between us, and the war just will continue.
All right, fans, there you have it. Kevin, you got anything you want to say before we wrap this thing up?
Come on, Joe, bro. You didn't see anything like this, did you, baby?
All right, fans, we're going to commercial break. We'll be right back with more action right after this. Cowboy Jim's is now Grundy Flea Market. New ownership, same friendly vendors. Huge selection of merchandise with knives of all types. Tools galore, mechanics tools, garden tools, general merchandise. Anything you want. Men's clothing, women's clothing, books, albums, CDs, household furniture of all kinds, quality, styles, and types. Home decor. Handcrafted leather goods, quality, 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 unique items of interest, even pool tables and mini golf. Open Thursdays, noon to 5, Friday and Saturday, 9 to 6 p.m., and Sundays, noon to 5. Come on out to Grundy Flea Market and find out where the deals are in your area. We want to see you.
Ringside with TJ Walker. And TJ, you just heard what happened out here in the interview right before our commercial break. You know, the tag team champions, they want a little piece of you after what you did last week.
I hear him out here talking. The only cost that Kevin Tyler's got is that big fat old lady and 4 or 5 youngins he's got running around down there in Boone County. And Anthony Xavier, it's all big talk, but that's all it is, buddy, in a big old cowboy hat, and I'm not worried about you either. Chase Bennett's out, another partner, so he's back in the back crying. Ain't nobody seen the hillbilly in months. I will admit that Jeff Paulstan is on par tonight. But that's all Jeff's got going for him either. And I did see Eric the Lariat Steele at the brewery, but he didn't stick around very long. It kind of felt like he snuck in, and then he snuck out, and he kept holding on to that hand.
Whoa, hold on, fans. We've got the NICW World Champion out here.
You think I forget, TJ? Huh? I saw what you did to Hillbilly. You tried to do the same thing to me, TJ, and you're lucky that the Hillbilly was busy beating your butt at the brewery, or I would have been doing it. Instead, I had to beat the fake tan Superman Jeff Paul. And TJ, don't think for a second I don't know you're a receipt, buddy. As a matter of fact, I think I should collect tonight.
Fans, I don't know about that now. Champ, are you wanting to make this a match, TJ?
Everybody knows I'm not wrestling again until Dixon Bad gets back from his break in Thailand. Dixon's big in Thailand, if you know what I mean. And I'm not going to wrestle again until I've got Dixon to watch my back, because every time I turn around, something like this happens. I'm not here to wrestle tonight. I don't even have on gear. Sorry. TJ, half the business doesn't even have on gear. That doesn't need to stop you. I know you're a little upset that Dixon's out getting him a new boy girl. And you know what? That's fine. We don't have to wrestle, TJ, because I don't want to wrestle. What I want to do is fight.
All right, fans, we're going at it. I guess we've got an impromptu match going on. Eric Steele, the world heavyweight champion here. You just proved a point, I think, my man.
Hey, that's how you take the trash out, baby. Now look, I'm the world champion for a reason. You doubted me in the tournament, and I did it. People like TJ Walker want to keep sleeping on me, and look at him getting that 3-second tan, sleeping on his back. People like Jeff Paul want to sleep on me. He hasn't beat me yet. Joe Brody, is there anybody in APW, anybody in NICW that can take this from me? That's a rhetorical question. The answer is no. I will fight any man, any man. I won't fight a woman. I can't do that. Even though I just fought TJ. But I will fight any man born of his mother can step up and come after this NICW title, and the results are always gonna be the same. Heads are gonna roll.
Fans, we just saw heads roll right there. We're going to commercial break, and we'll be right back.
Coppola Cabin Rentals in Bluefield, West Virginia. Brand new interiors featuring television, kitchen, Keurig, mini fridge, internet, Wi-Fi, and so much more. Cabins available for up to 12 people. Come enjoy your ATV vacation staying at Coppola Cabin Rentals. 2531 Cole Heritage Road, Bluefield, West Virginia. Call 304-320-7200. Mention APW for an immediate discount.
Fans, we're back after that commercial break, and I'm here with the American heavyweight champion. And Jeff, you just got inadvertently brought into the conversation before we had all sorts of heck break loose out here. The world champion's got your name in his mouth. TJ Walker's got your name in his mouth. And by virtue of being that American heavyweight champion, you're on everybody's mind.
I'm on everybody's mind, including all the wives out there in the crowd. Everybody wants to make money off Jeff Paul's name because let's be honest, Jeff Paul's the money match. Jeff Paul's the best. Everybody wants to be like Jeff Paul.
Well, I tell you what, you are the American heavyweight champion, and you're the automatic #1 contender to that world title, but the fact remains, Eric the Lariat Steele is the world heavyweight champion.
Eric Steele has been a thorn in my side for too long, but make no mistake about it, soon, and I mean very soon, Jeff Paul will have Eric Steele's World Heavyweight Championship.
All right, fans, there you have it. Words from the American heavyweight champion.
While I'm at it, I may just take the night off because I don't appreciate coming out here and a bunch of hillbilly, no good, no Keith having pieces of crap want to boo me.
All right, fans, we're going up to the ring for our television main event right now.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 15-minute time limit, and it is for the PWL Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from Charleston, West Virginia, weighing in at 238 pounds, Chase Bennett. His opponent from Bluefield, West Virginia, weighing in at 226 pounds, he is the reigning, defending PWL Heavyweight Champion, Lane Covey.
Okay, John Covey Cole, this is the one that everyone's been waiting for. This is the bumper match, the third meeting in singles competition between these two guys. We've got Chase Bennett making the challenge against the PWL Heavyweight Champion, Lane Cowley, and there you see the belt being displayed by NICW troubleshooting referee Phil Canterbury, displaying the belt to the fans, signifying this is a title match. And this one should be a barn burner because there is bad blood to spare between these two.
Chase Bennett is ready to get his hands on him And Lane Calley's just as pumped as
just a
Jason.
few weeks ago out here on television, Chase Bennett dumped Lane Calley on his head with a DDT out here on the floor, and that match ended in a count out. And Bennett claims that had he been able to get Calley into the ring, that he would be the PWL heavyweight champion already. And right there you have a collar and elbow lockup into a bottom wrist lock. Now Calley's cranking back on that arm, and I'm going to tell you something. Calley's an accomplished wrestler, but if he's going to get into a mat-based grappling match with Chase Bennett, he is overmatched. Bennett outweighs him. Bennett has the edge and experience with grappling, but right there you see there is a reason why Lane Calley is the heavyweight champion of the Premier Wrestling League.
That's exactly right, because stuff like that right there you just seen. I've known Chase Bennett for a little while, and he is very competitive, and he's a clean wrestler, Joe. He doesn't have to get a chain or a chair or choke somebody on the ropes. He is just a clean professional wrestler, and I love to see it.
Well, I'm going to tell you something. Chase Bennett is an accomplished wrestler. He's a former APW television champion multiple times. I think about 5 different times he's been one half of the APW Tag Team Champions, but he's focused in now on winning singles gold. And if I had to say there's any drawback in the game of Chase Bennett, is the fact that as a young man he lets his emotions get the best of him sometimes, and it costs him in matches. But there you see superior grappling right there, a lot of Japanese-style reversals right there.
Yeah, he looked like he flip-flopping out in the backyard on that one, but it did what it needed to do.
He went from that hammerlock, slipped it right up into that side headlock. Calley, the champion, is going to take his man into the ropes, fires him off. Here comes Bennett and drives right through the champion. Calley didn't like that, not even a little bit. He's out there on the ring apron right now. And here comes Bennett after him, not going to give him a chance. Does not want that count out again, and right there. Smart wrestling. I won't say it's fair. I won't say that it's sportsmanlike, but Lane Calley definitely is going to look at this. He's going to go. He's going to try to return the favor. He's going to try to return the favor. Oh, and Ben, they're out. They're going at it right out here on the floor.
I'll tell you what.
Bennett throws him back at the ring. Johnny knows that's where he's got to win that title.
Yeah, like you said, he learned his lesson last time. He's not going to let that happen again.
Arm drag applied, up, and a second arm drag, and Calley taken out of his shoes, scoop, and a big slam right in the center of the ring, and Bennett's feeling it now, covers his man, hooks the leg.
So close, but yet so far away.
2 count only right there, early stages of this match, and a 2-time PWL champion like Lane Calley, nowhere near being pinned this early in the match. Look at that. Calley had it scouted, caught him with an elbow the first time, caught him with a boot the second time. He went for that double axe handle, but this time, look at that. Over the head suplex into a bridge.
I thought that was it, Joe.
I tell you what, it was awfully close. What a matchup we're seeing right here. This is what you see here in APW, fans. What you see is professional wrestling, what it says on the marquee. And these guys are giving it all that they've got, and that title is on the line. Look at that. Once again, smart wrestling on the part of Lane Calley, taking advantage of everything. The ring drives all of his weight into Bennett, and here he comes again with another big clothesline.
If you guys watching ever get a chance, come out here every Thursday night here at the Beckley Sportatorium right here in Bradley. Like Joe said, this is some of the best wrestling you'll find in the world.
Big knee drop, drives it in across that collarbone, that clavicle, and that sternum, pushing the air out of Chase Bennett. Very, very easy to break a collarbone. I've broken one myself. Did you know that it only takes 7 pounds of pressure properly applied to break the human collarbone, John?
I did not. But that explains a lot, because that is a very commonly broken bone.
Underhook suplex drives the body weight down onto that left arm and shoulder. So Lane Calley's focused in now on that left arm of Chase Bennett, trying to take some of that power away from him. Calley knows he's overmatched in the power department. He's going to have to pull out every trick in the book here, because a motivated Chase Bennett is a dangerous Chase Bennett.
And that's very smart of Calley, actually.
Bennett blocks him, reverses, knife edge chop, big forearm, follows it up with another chop, snapmares his man out of the corner. Here he comes. Drop kick from a seated position right there, hooks the leg, covers his man. Only a 2. Referee Phil Canterbury indicating only a 2 right there, and the fans in the arena thought that was it. I thought that was it.
I did too, Joe. I mean, the strength of Chase Bennett is unparalleled in this contest for sure.
Bennett matches up power-wise with a lot of wrestlers anywhere in the world because he is a personal trainer. He lifts weights. He's in the gym pushing iron 7 days a week, and it shows the muscular conformation and definition in the upper body and the legs. Chase Bennett is a complete athlete.
Chase Bennett is getting choked in the ring. I was talking about how clean of a wrestler Chase Bennett was earlier. You can see Lane Cali in there having to choke a man to get ahead.
He's going to do whatever it takes to keep that title, and I'm going to tell you what, I can't blame the man. Being a champion is where the prestige is. It's where the money is, and Lane Cali's determined to hold on to that title. He is a two-time former or current PWL heavyweight champion. Up on that middle rope, perched, big back elbow, drives Chase Bennett down to the mat, and Bennett close to the ropes. Let's see if he's going to go for the ropes, and that he is too close. Close to the rope.
Anybody that knows anything about you, Joe Brody, knows that you're not ashamed and afraid to take a couple shortcuts to get the win in a match.
You know what? I hate to speak about my own wrestling career out here on commentary, but I did have a successful career in the ring myself. Big DDT right there, and he just dumped him down, and he may be out. They're both down.
But can he capitalize? Both of them are down right now, Joe. Referee's giving them the count. One of them got to get to their feet.
The first man to get to his feet is going to have the advantage for sure right here. They both went at it tooth and nail and hammer and tong, wide open since the opening bell. A lot of personal animosity and bad blood between these two. Chase Bennett determined to win that title for these fans, and Lane Cali equally determined to retain the title.
And they're both standing up, Joe.
Here comes Cali. Oh, and look at that. He drove his shoulder. He drove his shoulder into that ring post. German suplex right there, and he's going to go for it. Is he going to hit this trifecta? There's two.
Uno mas. Uno mas.
And there it is. There's three. He's into a bridge. No, couldn't hold him down.
I'll tell you what, there's a reason Lane Cali's a champion, Joe. Any normal man right there would not have kicked out.
I do not even want to think about getting back in the ring and having someone do that to me again.
Heavens no. One of them's bad enough, but three consecutively? Whoo!
Cali trying to escape, I believe, here at this point. He knows that Chase Bennett has to beat him, not the other way around. Cali retains the title. Oh, look at that, a big knee strike out here on the floor, and these guys are in the same place they were at before when Cali got dumped on his head. Oh, look, Bennett drove his back into that hard, unforgiving steel ring post, and he cranks that arm down that same shoulder that he drove into the ring post on the opposite side of the ring.
That's a smart move. You can't argue with it.
Well, he's weakened the body part. He needs to stay with it, which he's doing right now. It's smart wrestling, and Cali definitely in trouble right now.
Chase says it's over, Joe. What's he got up his sleeve here?
Cali went for that and missed. And look at this. Bennett's got him down. Bennett's got him down. And that shoulder already damaged, already weakened. He's got him locked in. He's got it locked in. Is he going to give it up?
Could that be
Is
it?
Cali going to give it up? He's fighting. He's trying to stay alive in this matchup. And he did it. He did it. He did it. New PWL heavyweight champion, Chase Bennett, right here on television.
Here is your winner and the new PWL heavyweight champion, Chase Bennett.
I tell you what, he's waited a long time for this, John Cubby Cole.
He's got it now, big boy.
Once again, singles gold for Chase Bennett, and I'm going to see if I can get him over here for an interview.
Do you think you have what it takes to step inside the ring and mix it up with the stars of American Pro Wrestling? Well, now is your opportunity to be trained by the very best. To put in your application, dial 681-207-3175. You could see yourself one day on Championship Wrestling Television.
there was a moment in time where I started to doubt myself. But I got to give credit where the credit's due. I couldn't have done this without each and every single one of you. You guys drove me when everything was telling me I couldn't. You people believed in me. The people at home believed in me. And for that, I reward you with a new champion and a fighting champion you can be damn proud of.
All right, fans, there you have it. Bryson Phipps, Nate Saturn, Smokey C out here congratulating the new champion. Congratulations, Chase Bennett. Smokey, I know you came out here to congratulate Chase, but you've got a big matchup coming off. As soon as we go off the air, you're going to be going up against that American heavyweight champion.
You are right, Joe Brody. Tonight, I get my hands on that piece of crap that nobody likes, Jeff Paul. You people at home, get ready. Tune in to the Rumble exclusive because you're going to have a new champion after tonight, I promise you.
All right, fans, there you have it. New PWL champion, APW television champion, Nate Saturn, Smokey C, Chase Bennett. Fans, I'm Joe Brody, and for myself and John Covey Cole, we're coming to you from the Mountain State Sportatorium here in beautiful West by God, Virginia. Tune in each and every week, and I'm saying so long from the Mountain State.